about it. I'm not different. I'm just like you normal third graders. If I remember correctly, I was a second grader. One night, I peeked into my mother's office. She was watching a YouTube video of kids suffering due to the war. I saw this young girl, maybe younger than me, with torn clothes and no shoes. I saw immense sadness and fear in her eyes. I went to my room with those sad eyes, told me, "Help me." Later, my mom came into my room and asked me, "Sanya, what is bothering you?" I told her I saw the girl who was sitting on the ground in the YouTube video. Was it real? Why did she look so sad and helpless? My mother reluctantly explained that the girl perhaps lost her family and might not have anyone to care for her. I immediately asked, "Why?" "Mother, didn't you tell me that God loves everyone?" Mother replied, "Of course. So why are some people extremely poor and others are not?" I asked. Mother replied, "God created people like you and others who are passionate about helping God's children." That night, Mother's words became real to me. I decided I needed to open my own foundation that'll help kids in need forever. I've been asking my parents for my own foundation since then. I also want to educate others how important it is to help others and why it is important. Hello everyone, my name is Sanya Pirani. I'm an 8-year-old third grader from Mrs. Sandal's class. I'd like to share with you my journey of helping others in need. From a very young age, I used to worry about kids who don't have a mother or father. Who feeds them? Who gives them clothes, especially kids? Who keeps them warm and who reads them stories at night? My parents gave me 3 piggy banks as a young kid and explained what each one was for. One was for charity, one was for education, and one was for fun. It used to feel good about emptying donation piggy banks. As time was growing, my worries about helping other people was growing, especially after watching the girl with sad eyes. In 2nd grade, I did small charity projects like collecting food and clothing for CAP agency. I realized I needed to do more help, especially kids, so I started a Bookmark for Help project, and I raised $500 in less than 2 months for Crisis Nursery in Scott County. Soon, after my Bookmark project, I wanted to help in a big way. So I asked my mother if she could help me think what should I do next. My mother told me that the project should come from my own ideas, but she suggested to research Feed My Starving Children. So I went to my computer and Googled Feed My Starving Children. I was so happy to find efficient ways to help the poor and the hungry. I learned a lot from that website. Did you know 6.9 million kids under age 5 die each year in developing countries? 1/3 people die due to malnutrition and hunger-related disease. 6,200 people die each day from hunger. Did you also know that when we are hungry, our minds cannot think? We get tired, weak, sick, and even angry. Imagine, many parts of the world, kids don't even have any food, proper clothing, or water at all. One of those places is Haiti. I choose to help a village in Haiti called Le-tant. Did you know that one meal only costs 22 cents and $80 feeds a child for 1 year? Did you also know that Feed My Starving Children meals are packed with soy, protein, dried vegetables, 20 vitamins and minerals? For these many reasons, I choose to feed God's children. You all probably want to know my mission. I strongly believe that every child deserves basic human rights, like food, shelter, clothes, and safety. I decided I needed a team to achieve the goal of feeding an entire village for 1 year. So I spoke to Mrs. Sandal, and she left me to speak to my class about my project. And Matthew and his sister Haley decided to join my team, so did my good friend Andrea and Jada. We started with one village on October 15, 2014. Then we added another village on January 19, 2015. My team's current goal is accomplished of $16,060, We'll be moving to the next step for $24,090 to feed a village of 300 for 1 year. I truly believe with focus and determination, I can feed the entire village of Le-tant, Haiti. That is 700 people fed for 1 year and will require $56,210. My dream is to make this a reality in the future with the help of my team and you. I'd like to educate everyone about hunger and malnutrition and why we need to help others. Now you must be wondering, how do I raise money? There are several ways. I wrote a letter to the public and handed it out to many people. We arranged kickoff awareness and fundraising party at our house. I continue to reach out to local businesses, companies, family, friends, and neighbors. My mother arranged TV and newspaper exposure. And my charity Reach for the Star new Facebook page and website, sanyapirani.wix.com/mycharity. I used my peer connections. I bought candy vending machine for fundraising. I sold 100 M&Ms. I just bought 40 rainbow balloons to sell for charity. I'm making 96 compassion jars and much more. I used every chance I could tell my story. Now, you may be wondering, how do I know that I'm making a difference? Just look at these pictures. Look at Nelson from Haiti. Watch my YouTube video and I'll tell you a story about Nelson. I also listen and learn from my mistakes because fundraising is very, very hard. I hear 10 no's before I hear 1 yes. But 1 yes is so powerful and rewarding to me that I'll continue my work. Remember, compassion is the key which opens a door of opportunity for me. I'd like to share with you what my mother always tells me. You could take 1 step to help others in need, God will multiply your steps for you. I'm certain if I join my force, I'll work just as hard and then some more. I know for sure that your life will be blessed and rewarded as you help others. Remember the picture in Kids in Haiti the next time you ask Santa a gram for the gift. Or for adults, remember my words when you buy yourself a $5 coffee and 1 meal only costs 22 cents. After hearing my passion, I hope you'd like to join my team. Here's how you can join my effort to raise money. Please go to my website and read the details. Email or call me or my mother for any questions. My mother will be happy to explain if your parents have any or you have any questions. At the end, I'd like to thank my team who helped me raise money. If I say your name, can you please stand up? Jada from 3rd grade raised $500. Andrea from 3rd grade raised $469. Matthew from 3rd grade raised $118. Haley from 5th grade raised $158. Recently, Haley and Matthew have raised through a garage sale of $862 for our project. Money will be submitted to feed my starving children. I raised over $15,459. That includes the gift and the pipeline. I'd like to thank you, Dr. Warner, Jeffers Pond team leadership, and my best mentor, Mrs. Sandow, for giving me the opportunity to speak and support my passion to help local and global society. I'd like everyone you to stand up and say loudly, I care! I care! Somebody once said, be afraid of society who do not care. And you can please sit down. Now the big question is, did I inspire you enough to join my team? We are only $41,000 away to feed 700 people for 1 year. Imagine if I can convince 20 students today to join my team to raise only $2,050. That would be enough to feed the entire village. Yes, you heard right, an entire village. Not a child, not a family, but an entire village. Hope you can reach the star in you. Thank you very much.